you too. It is Tuesday, August, what is it, 6th or 7th? 8th? 7th. Anyway, out for a ride. It's a little warm. It's still like 97 degrees, but I think the humidity's a little bit lower because it doesn't feel as awful. A little windy though. Anyway, I've ordered some more front brake pads. I got one side. I don't know what side is actually linked to the rear. When you hit the rear brakes, it actually, you got linked brakes and it hits one of the calipers on the front. Kind of thinking it might be their side with the anti-dive. I think that's the side that kind of wears the worst. So I ordered some new brake pads, and I might film that when I change out the brake pads. It's pretty simple. You just got to take the front wheel off and all the front fenders and all that good stuff, and then peel it off, and you can usually slip the new brake pads in there. Got little springs that they're loaded into, but it's not too bad. But while I have that up in the air, I'm gonna suck out the rear end differential oil, and I bought some new, what I buy, Haviline 80-90 differential oil, put back in it. So I got like, well, not quite 70,000 miles on it. You'd say you don't really need to do it till like 100, but I'm going to do it because I bought a tool to kind of, with the hose in there, you stick a hose in there and you just pull it and it sucks it out, and you push it in an empty, dirty container or whatever, and I'll just keep doing that till I get it all out and put the new stuff in. I always do all my own maintenance. I guess it saves me thousands of dollars by doing all my own maintenance. I even redid took my shocks off and redid the seals, even the little brass bushing down below. But at one seal, I didn't know where that oil was coming from. I guess I put a seal in backwards. So live and learn. I didn't want to take them apart again, so I took it over to the dealership, and that cost me $900 to turn that seal around to take those front shocks off, which is, won't do that again, so I'll just pay a lot more attention when I take the seals out next time. One car makes everybody slam on their brakes. I hate these stoplights. That's why my brakes wear out. But anyway, I'm going to be doing all that maintenance, hopefully when it cools off a little bit. Can I go do the October, I think I took vacation October 4th, 5th, 4th and 5th, and then the 6th and the 7th is the weekend. They're going to have a Trike Talk's going to have a gathering in Kerrville, and everybody will ride the Twisted Sisters over the next few days. But anyway, I've never gone, and I don't live that far from it, so it's like just a couple of, maybe 3-hour ride to get there. So my wife and I are going to go and just pull the trailer and have all our stuff. I'll take my drone and everything down there, and then it's supposed to be, there's probably about 30 trike riders from around the country, a lot of Texas, and I saw a bunch of them from Illinois, Ohio, Colorado. They all come down for this trike gathering, so everybody's staying at the Super 8, but I'm across the street. My wife and I are staying at the Holiday Inn Express. They're a little nicer breakfast, and since she's going, I always stay a little bit nicer places than if I went by myself. But anyway, that ought to be fun. Get to meet everyone, meet new people. Met some really nice people when we were on our trip. Excuse me, I got a cough. Excuse me, we were on our trip to Illinois this year. We stopped at Russellville Arkansas, because there's a big Honda dealership there that builds and sells a lot of Trikes. So I happened to go by there on a Sunday, and of course they were closed. So right near there, we pulled in a little like a little park, and got in some shade and had a drink. And here comes another Trike, a couple on a Trike pulling in. They're exactly the same age my wife and I are, and they were from Illinois, and we were just going there, but they were heading down to the south, Louisiana or whatever, and they were super nice people. So we sat there and talked for over an hour, and then we all both went our separate ways. But they were really nice people. I mean, I could ride with them a lot because we just hit it off really well. But anyway, that's always fun about meeting new people on these gatherings too, because maybe you'll find somebody local that you can hang around and ride with. Anyway, bye.